Hi everyone, it's Jill at Janie's Mill. I want to talk to you today about our millstones. So this is the running stone of the Engsko millstones that we use here at Janie's Mill. As you can see, it's a composite stone. So it's composed of flint, which is a very sharp, hard stone, emery, which is abrasive, and it's embedded in concrete, which is made up of silica, which is one of the hardest minerals on earth. So these are the stones that we use day in and day out to mill all of the products here at Janie's Mill. Here are the parts of the millstone. The center here of this running stone is called the eye. Then out from the eye in this circle is called the bosom or the breast. The center part of the stone is called the waist, and the edge is called the skirt. If you look at this millstone, it is called a quarter dress pattern. And so you have this furrow, which is called a master furrow, and you have these shorter furrows, which are called journeymen furrows. Each of these 3 furrows makes a quarter dress pattern, and our stone has 10 quarter dress patterns. At the center here by the bosom, the furrows are very deep, and they're the deepest at this part, and then they get more and more shallow as they get out to the edge. And that's designed because the grain is cut with these master furrows the first time it hits the stone and goes around. And so here it's very sharp and it's cutting the grain, and then it hits the journeyman furrows and cuts it a little further. And as the grain goes from the center outward, because the stone is spinning, it goes from cracking and cutting the grain to grinding it on the lands. So these are, you can think about it like a farmer. The farmer plows furrows in his land to plant the crops. And so these are called the lands that grind the grains very finely into flour. These are the furrows that actually cut the grain. Once the grain goes around and around and gets ground more and more finely, it comes to the edge, and that's called the flowering of the stone.